look at it like this. But I got a bone to pick here. Got a bone to pick.
We got bones to
Megan
pick.
Hall. Yes, I got a bone to pick with Megan Hall. I don't know if you know who Megan Hall is.
As a matter of fact,
know who she is. If you want to know who she is, I'm gonna show you who she is right now. Check this out.
Show
This
me.
is Megan. I'll show you. Let me know what you think. How she look.
Okay. I'm kind of a little anxious right now. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see a bunch of
the
Megan
hands
Hall
rubbing
photos.
together. Okay.
I want to see
Show me.
I want to see a lot of Megan Hall.
Okay, show me.
Megan Hall is a wonderful specimen.
Okay.
So this is Megan Hall. I don't know if you heard of her, but
that's Megan Hall.
Yeah, this is
I didn't
Megan
know her
Hall.
name.
She's supposedly now suing the department. She has a husband. I think she was a swinger, a cheater, just a bad woman, bad wife. Not somebody I would want to be my wife. But this woman, she wanted to, she's a very sharing woman. There's nothing wrong with that. If you are what you are. If that's what you want to be, that's what you want to be.
Okay.
But this Tennessee woman slept with them in the whole department. And,
hey.
She got some mandingos in her. She got some women in her. She got all type of stuff in her. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't discriminating on nothing. She said, I sleep, with whoever. She got everything in her from what I heard. She even slept with one of the officer's wife in the officer. Wanted her husband to join, but the husband wasn't with her.
And the officer.
But I will say this about the husband. The husband is supporting her through this. He's still there for her. Shout out to the husband.
That's crazy. No.
Men can stay too. Men can stay too. Shout out.
Shout out to the husband from me.
Shout out to Mr.
There's only one way. There's only one reason.
Shout out to Mr.
One way he gets support in my book, because I was gonna say that she was on something local with late night with fucking Gene Jennings or somebody, one of them whatever, Lester Wallace or whatever. Apparently that was not all willing. So you said she's a very sharing, caring person, which
remember,
some of us appreciate those type. No. But coercion is a pretty extreme offense too. So let's just, we ain't gonna debate that right now. We just gonna debate whether or not it was 100%. I enjoy this. That's where she was saying I'm not enjoying it because I'm being forced to do it. I get it. Basically, she's saying I went along with it to not get raped. I went along with it to play along. I went along to play along. If I wanted to keep that career in that, I had to suck some dick. I had to do exactly what you just said. I had to get some, and she went down the Mandingo route and she got piped up. Okay, slip. But some of the stories, I guess, make it seem like if one of the officers, a male, imposes his will on a woman, takes out, on the clock, and she goes and necks him up, then hey. But with the wife and everything, that's almost like a willful type of thing. I guess. I don't know. But anyway, if the husband actually believes her that she was coerced and forced, and then maybe because, hey, if it's true love, then yes, I would hate for my partner to have been forced through something like that. Can't imagine the trauma. If you love him, you gotta want to be there for him. But if she's this sharing, caring person that we talk about, fuck that bitch. And I'm going to say that again. Fuck that bitch. Excuse my language on here, folks. I don't cuss like that often. No shouts out to Mr. Hall on this side. Okay? I'm so sorry. If she's a sharing, caring, and yoked them up willingly and just enjoyed it, and now, okay, here's the thing. if she did completely enjoy all this, and now she's only claiming this after the fact because she's embarrassed, obviously out of this fucking world. But if she's only claiming this because of embarrassment and she actually enjoyed it, then exactly what I said. Mr. Hall needs to, me and him need to go get a beer cuts because something ain't clicking right with Mr. Hall. I'm so sorry. That is, nah, bro. I don't have that type of heart. That heart shouldn't be brought towards me. I wouldn't expect nobody to put up with no shit like that if I did that. Come on, cuz. You know.
Well, I mean, again, so we look at the facts. It was reported that they were at a party and she was kissing on the woman and try to ask the one of the officers' wives and try to ask the husband, and the husband wasn't really with it. So we know, I mean, obviously anything is a case nowadays. It seems like money, it seems like money which recreated. It seems like that's the root of evil, and it's people are doing whatever it is to get it. So I believe in this case, and it's kind of funny because she's like, "No, I wasn't raped," and this is very sensitive. This is a very sensitive topic. I know, I was laughing, but I don't know what happened with this young woman entirely. But when it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different dudes, then it has to be some willing. It's like so you mean to tell me 5 men were just forcing her to do something she didn't want to do but did want to do? I mean, you have to make it make sense.
Apparently, that's the environment that they brought. These dudes was cool. They was like, "Hey, bro, go. I just did this with Megan, bro. Go ask Megan to do that. Go tell her she'll do it. He might have did it. Is she friendly? I don't know."
So, question: if I'm your friend, right? We cool. If I do something and I'm like, it's working. Hey man, I just did this. I made X, Y, and Z, or this, and this. I'm like, man, you need to go try that. You gonna go try it too because you're gonna try to be successful. And I'm telling you because you're able to do it. Now, if you want to do it, that's up to you. So meaning, if this young lady, if she was giving the goods out like that, it had to be willingly for the most part. Again, I don't know 100%, but it looks, hey, they was having fun. Everybody was running through that. And the first stories that came out, it was all, hey, this is what I wanted to do. My husband, everybody was cool with it.
Bro, when it first came out, I didn't know nothing behind it. I just knew she was a meme for exactly that. Yeah, but for yoking up a lot of motherfuckers.
But when it first came out, it was like husband was like, I support her. I kind of that's who she is. I believe if you a person who like to have sex or like to do that, just be that person. Because I want to know how long
you got to find a person who likes to keep up with that, because sex is a dangerous drug. Sex is one of those where, like, when you want it and you like, and your partner's not giving it to you, what you gonna do?
Hey, but hey, sex ain't a drug though. I wouldn't say it's
an addiction.
It can be an addiction. But sex is something we're natural.
No, it's not a drug. I get it. I was just saying they're using it as that term. Yeah, it's like if you just said it. If you like sex, okay, cool. We like. Many of us like sex.
I think like 99.5% of people love sex. We're designed.
Okay, but we love sex on different levels. And what if your partner don't like sex like you like? What are you gonna do?
Then you chose the wrong.
Touche. And if she like to give the goods out like that, Mr. Hall is not the right one.
But like I say, I just don't like how she's going now. And now this is got a lawyer, and she's a victim now. But this went on for a while. To me, this isn't a little child. This isn't a teenage girl, 12, 13. This wasn't nobody grooming her. This was nobody grooming her. She went into that.
Nah, It got
And I
leaked
think that
somehow.
was
That's
really
what I'm
good.
saying. She was a meme.
It got
When I
leaked.
first seen
Yeah.
her and heard her, I did not know anything about no story. I didn't hear nothing about no girl getting. All I saw was the police picture that you saw with a bunch of memes at the top with like, you know, when the neighborhood girl giving it up for everybody or something. I don't know. It was obviously whole type joke memes, and that's I
But the
figured.
thing is, who who leaked?
I figured
My
she
thing
got
is, who
busted.
leaked it? Yeah, she got busted. So when you get busted, now you revert to this. See, this is the only thing that I dislike.
Embarrassed.
You know, when they talk about believe all women or believe this or believe that. You know, let's believe the facts that come out, no matter who it is. If let's believe the facts. That's not go after money or go after this or go after that. Let's go after the facts. And now, you know, that's the main thing. If something did happen to this young lady, that definitely will come out if that's the case. But looking at the facts, not so much. You know, especially you would have more of an argument for me if she really didn't have like the threesomes and stuff like that. You would have more, but going to another person's house willingly when you don't have to perform that even after the job in doing that, I don't know what you call that. Like, where do we go? So where do we go from here? You know, people. If somebody could say, "I'm gonna go here," I went there, but I went there and I didn't. I went there, but I didn't. When I went there, now I'm regretting.
Right, exactly.
Come on now.
Exactly.
At what point do you take responsibility?
I had one beer.
Responsibility for your
I
actions?
had one beer. I remember it was what 1979. I had one beer.
Can't remember none else. Can't remember how you got there. Can't remember how she left. But I had one beer.
Correct. But I know I had one beer.
Trying to indicate you wasn't drunk, so your memory is impaired. So you got to say that, right? It's foolishness. Right. It's laughable, and you get all these. You know, a lot of people say, most assault victims are not liars or this happens. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, because yes, this happens to women, happens to, you know, lesser degree to men, but I see a lot of men that have been in prison. I see a lot of college dudes that have been falsely accused of accusations by women. A lot of times that a lot of men have lost time off their life. Look at when what's that called? When They See Us. Videos like that. But a lot of men have lost time off their life or going to jail or this because like just by looking at a woman. And we come to nowadays. So, you know, at what point does a woman get held responsible for the actions she make? Like, okay, let's be honest. Let's not go to a man's house at 2 a.m. and you go, you know, why are you going over there? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's supposed to rape you or do anything like that, but if it's 2 o'clock in the daytime and y'all go to a restaurant to eat, you have security. You're a little more secure and things like that. But everybody in their right mind know if you go into somebody's house at 2 a.m, you know what's gonna happen. You know, it's going down. Kind of like
real.
It's going down. So it's kind of like
something pleasurable. Let's put it like that.
Some pleasure. You know, it's kind of like what Tiger Woods going through right now. It's insane. It's insane what Tiger Woods is going through from.
Shout out my man Tiger Woods, bro.
Shout out Tiger Woods. She signed the NDA. She wants $30 million. Wasn't the man's wife? Signed the NDA. I say that once again. Signed the NDA, but then she won. Now the only way the NDA is void if she claims sexual assault. But she hasn't claimed sexual assault in 6 years. So nothing, you know, but it's kind of crazy that somebody can go through this, and these are top stories in regards to this. You know, and for all my women out there who do go through these things, you know, I'm fighting for you. I'm here for you. I'm supporting all these things. All these things need to be watched and we need to raise our young men better So you like control yourself better. Don't do this.
Facts.
Teach our young men better. But we know these evil happens regardless. We got school shootings. These things do
Yeah.
happen. We can't really do anything about it. So we know these things happen. All I would say is always protect yourself. Be mindful of yourself. Get out that mindset of I'm gonna wear what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm this. Just be careful about that. It's not saying you can't do this, but be careful. It's like if I ride around in a car that got big rims and got TVs and I'm flashing it. If I don't park that car in my garage and leave it in the driveway on the street of the apartment, guess what? Somebody gonna break into it.
You asking for that shit to get broke into.
If I'm walking around, if I'm walking the streets with a gold watch on and some chains and it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning, I might get robbed and I'm a man. So as a woman, be careful. And a lot of people don't like to say it, but be careful what you wear. Like you don't have, again, you dress however the way you want to dress. But remember, whatever we do comes with consequences. And I think the problem is with women is they don't understand that. They don't understand like, if I wear this, I'm gonna attract certain type of people. And it's not to say that should happen. It is you could be wearing
But that's just the reality of it.
So yeah, you could be wearing some shorts and whatever, and that's gonna still happen. But more times than not, if you wearing those shorts, if you wearing those short shorts that show your butt crack and show all this, you're gonna attract certain type of people. You're gonna get that attention when more. If you didn't wear that, those people wouldn't be looking. So we have to understand that they wouldn't be looking out. So we have to you have to be like, hey, let's not when you go into the gym and making all these false accusations that dudes looking at you. Well, if you was going to the gym to work out, it doesn't require tights. It don't require you to be, half naked. It doesn't. Working out doesn't. Like you know how dudes cut off with all the shirt, or like even when dudes have I like why cut your shirt off, or just like but you don't have it. Going to the gym doesn't require you to be showing. It doesn't require you to do that. But when you do that, if you do stuff like that, if anybody does stuff like that, people are gonna look. And if you go in public spaces,
right? How'd you know I was looking at you unless you looked at me?
We're looking at me. Thank you. And you the one in the gym recording and doing all this nonsense. I'm not. So we have to just be careful of. Right. Like we just have to But see, the only problem I hate about people is.
Why she got to wear yoga pants and that tights like that? Why she can't wear basketball shorts and a cutout t-shirt?
But check it out. But check it out, fam. People hate when stuff is done to them because it's all fine and dandy if you record the fat dude and you can see his ass crack and y'all laughing at him as women and you doing all this. But if that man is recording you, he's a creep. If he's recording you sitting into his buddy, hey man, look at this chick. She fine. She this, she that. It's a creeper now. But if you got your phone out, recording, putting it on the internet, laughing at people, how they doing stuff and how they may look and how this person, this, that, and the third, it's all Gucci, right? So again, that goes back to what Chris Rock said, selective outrage, right? We like to be selective about our outrage and that shit's whack, So to Megan Hall, I'll say it again. Go your ass back home to your husband. Straight up. Your claims are whack.
Mr. Hall.
I don't feel sorry for you.
Get the fuck away from Mr. Hall.
Hey, Mr. Hall, put in that work, Mr. Hall. Hey, shout out Mr. Hall, because he stayed with his wife. Straight up, man.
I don't want to
How many women stay with men? How many women stay with men that cheat? Come on now. Shout out to Mr. Hall. My man's loyal.
To me, there is levels to cheating. There's levels to cheating.
I'm going to stand by my woman.